Hey you, and yes, I'm talking about you. This is 30 days of real life with scripture in a bucket, and this is day 27. Let's go. I'm not in the car, y'all, so I actually got the bucket. Wow, it says doubt. Mark 9:24. Let's read. It says, and straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe, help thy unbelief. So right before this verse, Jesus had said, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believes. So the father was like, hey, help me with my unbelief, okay? Because he had a son that was demon possessed, okay, y'all? And the disciples couldn't cast it out, and that's why later on he's gonna say this kind only comes by fasting and praying. And anyway, the father couldn't cast it out, but he said, hey, if you just believe, all things are possible. And then he said, well, help my unbelief. Because it says right here, I believe, help my unbelief. And so that leads me to you. The topic is doubt. Doubt hinders so many situations to something like this, something big where it's casting out demons, or something like a decision that you're supposed to be trusting God for. Doubt gets in the way. And I probably said this before. I know I definitely have, but you can't do two things at one time. You can't say, I'm trusting in God and having doubt. And the enemy knows that. Okay, so he plant different seeds to cause you to doubt. But just remember, if you do have doubt, the Father did the best thing ever. He said, hey, I do have doubt. Help my unbelief, okay? Help the part of me that does not believe. Help the part of me that is not in tune with you to get this miracle to happen. That's how we got to be. We just got to be honest. If you do have certain doubts, if you do have different things that's confusing you, that's causing you to have lack of trust, be honest with the Lord, because that is what he wants. Because when you're honest with him, then he can help you in that particular area. But if you try to go before him as if you trust him and all that, and you really don't, and you got doubt, then you're going to be just like a man that's unstable in all his ways, okay? So just remember, be honest with God just like that father was, and ask God to help you with that. And don't be hard on yourself, because there are times in your life where it do seem like, wow, can this be done? Can this impossible thing be done? But then you just remind yourself of God's word. He can make it happen. Stay encouraged.